Shalom, welcome to my Tarot Corner. So I haven't used the BS detector reading for quite a while, and this week the Harkles gave me a very good reason to use it by proposing to change their surname from Windsor to Spencer. Now, according to Neil Sean, this idea already came up when they wanted to exit, but the Queen dismissed it. And now, apparently, they are thinking about it again. Now, I wonder what Earl Spencer is thinking about the possibility of having an American Spencer family. And what will happen to the prince and princess titles of the children once they decide to ditch the Windsor surname? I mean, can they keep the the prince and princess titles when they decide to become Spencers? So I'm going to put in the BS detector into the works and look into it, because it does seem like BS. And this is a very short reading of four cards, so right after the BS detector reading, I will look into what Earl Spencer thinks about it in a short 3 cards reading about that. And I am using a medieval cat tarot, which is it is a very medieval look tarot deck with using cats. So it is an illustrated peep deck, not like the Marseille. There is a Marseille cat tarot as well that I will use as well, but I'm using this because the Spencer title is an old title, and they want to use to ditch an old title in order to use an old title. Although the Windsor title, the Windsor surname is not so it's not so old, but they want to cut their royal ties now, because now they realize that their royal ties are cumbersome and not such an advantage. So let's start with saying my disclaimer. This is a tarot reading. It is vibrational. It is open to interpretation. It exists as assumption and speculation, and as such may or may not be true. So please do your own research and decide for yourselves. Okay, so let's clear the deck. And let's start asking. So what is the truth and what is the lie behind the claim that Harry and Meghan want to ditch the Windsor surname and adopt the Spencer title in reach of trying to get closer to Princess Diana and be more adapting to Princess Diana? So what is the truth? What is the lie in the claim that Harry and Meghan are considering changing their surname from Windsor to Spencer? What is the truth? What is the lie behind the claim that Harry and Meghan want to get closer to Princess Diana and want to change their surname from Windsor to Spencer? What is the truth? What is the lie? Okay. So the first card is a card that shows us the question or the situation as it is. So this could show us why they want to do that, or if they want to do that, or even just their situation as a whole. And what I'm getting here is the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is the artist. And this is a person and the archetype of a person who has mental health issues. And I always tell you that the Cups family, the court cards from the Cups family are people who have mental health problems. And the Page of Cups, he is artistic, as you can see from his attire. He's artistic, as Meghan wants us to believe that she's artistic. She's the actress, but he is also someone who has mental health problems. And in this instance, they themselves are having problems. They have problems. This is their own mental health problems. This is their own way of trying to find ways of dealing with their problems. This is about their own fantasies. This is them living in this fantasy world, and this is about trying to find a way of solving their problems through this art or this artistic way, or finding artistic ways of solving their problems. So this is the significator card. Okay, the next card is what is the lie, and the lie is the Six of Cups. Okay, so the lie is that they want to change their name. Why is that? The Six of Cups is about nostalgia. The Six of Cups is about going back to childhood, about going back to things that we have done in the past. It's about second chances. It's about getting out of the comfort zone. It's about doing things in order to go back to childhood, about going back to things that you miss. So going back or changing his name to Spencer, which means going back to what reminds him of his mother, or the things that getting him closer to his mother. This is what the Six of Cups signifies. Now, when it is negatively aspected, and because it comes in the lie, it is negatively aspected, it shows us a person that remains in the past. And if he remains in the past, he's not going to change his name from Windsor to Spencer. He's going to stay in the mindset of the royal family, of being in the royal family, of staying in the royal family. This is about a person that is not learning from his mistakes. So he's not going to stop. He's not going to stop talking about the royal family. He's not going to stop bitching on the royal family, despite everything that he's saying, because he's not learning from his mistakes. This is another card that shows us that they are living in this fantasy world and running away from reality. So it's a card of people that are having difficulty in changing their behavioral patterns, and this is exactly what we see here. So this is the lie. They're not even thinking about it. It's only a way of getting a headline, but this is not real. This is not true. Harry will never really ditch the Windsor name. So what is the truth? And the truth is the King of Cups. And King of Cups, that is, and what just pay attention that all of the cards are cups. So it's a lot of it's very much emotional, and you saw me shuffle the cards. So the King of Cups is Harry, is the card that signifies Harry. Now, I know that William had a birthday yesterday. I was in hospital yesterday, so I couldn't do a reading for him. And this is the Cancer card, which is William card. But in this instance, this is the King of Cups. This is the whiner king. This is the person who feels that he is deprived. This is the person who feels that he's not treated rightly. This person that is always, this is a person who has severe mental health problems. He's derived from feeling that he is not getting what he deserves. that he needs emotional stability. So this is a description of Harry, and this is the truth. The truth is that Harry has severe mental health problems, and trying to come up with all of those ideas of changing names or trying to put things into the headlines is not going to solve it. So we see a person who starts with mental health problems, and just these mental health problems only get worse. So what are we going to see? How is it going to pan out? How is it going to end? And we're getting the King of Coins. So the King of Coins, that is the king that is a person that is very much a person that can control the material world. But it is also a person that is very much materialistic. So we will see them going on and on with more and more headlines that are all intended to make money. So they will try to find the way to find ideas of making money, like the Dior idea. What Neil Sean said, for example, is that Dior wanted Harry to be the one that represents them, but he didn't want that. He wanted his wife to be the one that represents Dior, so that deal went off the table. So I don't know what really will happen, but I can tell you that they will go on and on, will try with trying to find ways of generating money and business. This is what the King of Coins is doing. The King of Coins is a person that keeps on trying to generate money, generate business, trying to control the material world. Now, we do know that they have, or at least Meghan does have, the WME company behind her. She still has that contract. They still are trying to find a way to push her forward. And the King of Coins is a stubborn person. So we will see them stubborn. This is a conservative person. So this is not a person that will change his name from Windsor to something else because he's conservative. This is a very bigot person, a very over-materialistic person, fanatic even, insensitive. And we will see all of that in the future, because this is what happens when the King of Coins is getting out of control, when the King of Coins is not stabilized, and when it is not positively aspected. And it's not positively aspected with all of the cards that we got here. So this is the BS detector, and I can say that, well, the Queen was against it, and I don't think that they really wanted that. But let's see, just for the fun of it, what went through Earl Spencer's mind when he heard, or when he saw that headline. What did he think when he saw that headline about Harry wanting to become Harry Spencer? Let's see, what did he think? And as I said, I don't think that they could have stay with the kids' prince and princess title if they changed the names, so I don't think that this could have worked. So let's see what Charles Spencer, the Earl Spencer thinks or thought when he saw that headline. So let's start by clearing the deck again. And I'm just going to take 3 cards. So what did the Earl Spencer, Charles Spencer, think when he saw the headline that Harry and Meghan want to change their name from Windsor to Spencer. What did Earl Spencer, Charles, brother of Princess Diana, think when he saw the headline that Harry and Meghan are thinking about changing their name from Windsor to Spencer? So let's just cut it once and take 3 cards. And let's see what we get. So the first card is Strength. So strength is about control. And first of all, the first thought in his mind was, I need to control myself. This is about control. This is about finding control within myself. I need to control myself. I need to find out the truth. I need to be strong. I need to control myself before I outburst. So that was his first thought. Then the Hanged Man. Okay, so the second thought was, I'm going to hang Harry. But in a more serious manner, the Hanged Man is about 2 things. It's about changing perspective. So it's about changing point of view on one hand, and on the other hand, it's about feeling or that you are a sacrifice or that you are being sacrificed. So I think that here he thought that once again Harry is feeling that he is sacrificed, is being a sacrifice. He's once again sacrificing his mother's name, once again utilizing the Princess Diana, and once again Charles Spencer, I think, felt like he himself is sacrificing his own sanity, I think, because I think that he is getting crazy. But just pay attention that both of these cards are major arcanas. So it's very high and spiritual because he wasn't going to do anything. It was only in the thought. And the third card is the 8, no, it was the 10 of Cups. So after all, he is not so, he wasn't so unhappy about it because he wasn't so, he didn't really believe it. He didn't really think that it is true, and he didn't let it offend him. So he has his own problem. He didn't let it offend him. And this is the 10 of Cups. It's about he was, you know what, you do what you do. I really don't care. And maybe this is why the Hangman came here, because this change of perception is, you know what, I don't care. You do what you want. Okay, so that is the tarot, and the oracle will be first the power animal oracle cards, and this will be for Charles Spencer. So let's see what power animal he is and what advice can he get from the oracle. So let's start by clearing the deck. So, advice for Charles Spencer on dealing with his nephew, Harry. Advice for Charles Spencer on dealing with his nephew, Harry. And what I'm getting here is the butterfly, which is transformation. Get ready for a big breakthrough. Okay, so the butterfly, it's about transformation, it's about change, it's about it's about rebirth, it's about vibrancy. And this could very much be about a change maybe in the relationship between Harry and his family from his mother's side. We did speak about his aunts from his Spencer side of the family, so maybe Charles Spencer is getting ready to maybe get involved with Harry. Maybe the change in Harry will come from his uncle. I don't know, but this is about getting ready for a major change and something that might change. But this could be completely detached, because Charles Spencer has problems with his own children, and maybe this is a breakthrough with his own children and a change in his own life. Okay, the second oracle deck is the Orban Crow oracle, and this is advice for us, because for us it's been very frustrating, and the Royal Grift verbalized it very well in her last videos. And you know, we've been calling out this toxic duo for years now, and it took only one person from Spotify to say something in order for the whole world to say that they knew that Harry and Meghan were grifters, and that they were such bad influence, and so on and so on. So how can we deal with these recurrent BS headlines? So advice for us. So let's clear the deck. Okay, so advice for the Megxit community on how to deal with Harry and Meghan and their BS headlines. Advice for the Megxit community on how to deal with Harry and Meghan and their BS headlines. Okay, so the advice card is luck. Okay, so luck does not happen by accident. It occurs when we are in the right position at the right time with the right skills. When luck appears, good fortune is coming, but it will be our talents that will seal the deal. So we need to imagine being fortunate enough to be on an elevator with the person that we want, or to pitch the idea that we want, or to think about the things that we want. So we need to think about, for example, the truth about Harry and Meghan's children coming out, or anything that we want to come out, because the luck is on our side now. Things are coming out now. This is our time. So I hope you liked it, and if you did, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.